If you've been thinking about buying a second home in Scottsdale, somewhere to escape the winter, somewhere to rent out part of the year, somewhere to retire eventually, there are a few things you should know about before getting started. The neighborhoods that work best for snowbirds are not always the ones you see on Zillow. The smart time to buy is probably not when you think it is, and the HOA piece can absolutely make or break the deal. So I want to walk you through the Snowbird playbook, the way I'm actually running it with my clients. I'm Rebecca with Compass Real Estate. Let's get into it. Let's start with timing because most snowbirds buy at the wrong time of the year. The instinct is to shop in February when you're already out enjoying the weather. The problem is that's also when every other snowbird is shopping. Inventory is at its lowest and pricing is its firmest. The smart play is to shop in late fall, October, November, December. There's fewer buyers in the market and more inventory. Sellers are more flexible and you can negotiate more. I've watched snowbird clients save anywhere from 5 to 10% buying in December versus March on the same exact kind of property. A couple of strategic trips here off season and you'll buy way better. Now neighborhoods. The ones that work best for snowbirds aren't always the obvious ones. The classic snowbird buy is North Scottsdale Luxury, Troon, Desert Mountain, Mirabel, Estancia. Big homes, big lots, gated communities, golf right outside, and inventory that tends to sit longer up here, which means you have more negotiating room. Now you have all the different neighborhoods in Scottsdale. The first one I send a lot of snowbirds to is Kierland in Scottsdale Quarter area. Modern condos and townhomes, walkable to restaurants, lock and leave living. They're lower price points in the $400,000 to $600,000 range. You're not buying a sprawling estate, but you're buying the convenience and zero maintenance. Most snowbirds want lock and leave living. The smartest move here is to buy in a community built for it from the start. Newer condo developments in Kierland and Scottsdale Quarter are perfect for this. You walk out your door, lock it, fly home, and the building handles everything. Pool, common areas, security, landscaping, all included in the HOA. In gated luxury communities like Troon or Desert Mountain, you typically hire a property management company that handles your home while you're gone. Budget around $200,000 to $400,000 a month for property management on top of the HOA, and your home is cared for whether you're here or not. On HOAs, these are the big lever that determines what your annual cost looks like. Luxury communities in North Scottsdale typically run $400 to $2,000 a month, and they pay a lot. Security, amenities, golf access, manicured common areas. The smart move when you're shopping is to ask for the HOA financials. Look at the reserves and confirm what's covered. You just want to make sure the one you're buying into is well run. Quick note on taxes because snowbirds always ask. Arizona doesn't tax Social Security. It has a 2.5% income state tax, and the property tax in Scottsdale is really low, about 0.3% of the home value. So even on a $1.5 million second home, your annual property tax is right around $4,500. If you're coming from Illinois or New York or California, that number alone might cover the cost of your flights and the travel for the whole year. And if you're eventually decide to make the move to Scottsdale as your primary residence, which a lot of snowbirds end up doing, you get even better breaks. Last piece, a lot of clients ask me, should I rent the home out when I'm not here? Honest answer depends on the community. Some HOAs flat out prohibit short-term rentals. Some require a 30-day minimum. Some have no restrictions. Always check the rental rules before you buy. In communities that allow winter rentals with 3 to 6 month leases, they can pencil really well, especially in North Scottsdale Luxury. You can sometimes cover the costs of your annual carrying costs from one single season rental. But I'm honest with my clients. If the rental income isn't a make or break for you, leaving the home empty and just enjoying it on your own schedule is a much simpler life. If you're considering a second home here and you'd like a real read on what works for your specific situation, drop a comment with the kind of home you're after in your time frame. I'd love to help you and set this up the right way. What I love the most about helping snowbird clients is watching them spend their first January here and call me to say they're never going back to another winter. I'm Rebecca with Compass Real Estate. We'll see you in the next one.